Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over the three things that we go over here on the channel every single day, and those things include where you guys can actually go ahead and find Madame Nazar for today. We're going to go over all the daily collection sets and their cycles, and then last but not least we're going to go over the daily challenges, first in the list mode and then follow that up by extensive detail. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into it and show you right where you can find Madame Nazar's location today. And Madame Nazar is, well, she is actually going to be out west today, but not the west that you think. It's going to be up here in Big Valley. So, right on the Little Creek River. Your fast travel destination of choice will actually be here in Strawberry. Make your way north and you'll be able to find her right here. But if this is the only thing that you guys came here for today, which I highly recommend that you guys watch to the end of the episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. It shows your support for these types of videos. It tells me that you want me to continue making these types of videos. And honestly, it just really helps me grow here on YouTube. So spend that 2 seconds and like and subscribe down below. Alright, now that we got Madame Nazar out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. And that's going to be talking about the collection sets and their current cycles. Now, these are still a really good opportunity of making some decent money here in Red Dead Online. There are a few sets that have obviously been tweaked using the field shovel, and we're going to get into that here in just a second. But all of these actually involve the collector role. So if you aren't a collector role, I have a couple sets that you guys can actually work on, but you're not going to be able to sell them until you actually buy that collector bag anyway. So let's go ahead and kind of dive right into it. So anything that uses the field shovel is going to be a completely random dig site. So if it's not actually dug up, but say like a family heirloom, you might dig up one, but then another one might be inside of a cabinet, inside of a shack or whatever it might be. Any one that you actually dig up, but the one that you find inside the shack won't be a random dig site. It will be that same one the next time that cycle comes around. So you always know where that specific item will be. But if you dig it up, it will be completely random. So there is a possibility of getting more than one or not even getting any of the collectible that you might specifically be looking for that day. So it's always advisable that you make sure that there's enough room inside of your satchel to make sure that you can actually pick up more than might actually pick up for the day, because if you have 10 already in your satchel and you pick up more, it will tell you that you're picking them up, but it's not going to go anywhere, so you've actually wasted your time and energy and a perfectly good collectible spot. So don't do it. Not worth your time and energy, and not a good move. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to what those the field shovels actually affect, and that's going to be lost jewelry at cycle number 5. We have the arrowheads at cycle number 1, family heirlooms at cycle number 5, coins at cycle number 3, and then the fossils, which right now are exclusive to the PS4, are going to be a part of cycle number 6. Now, I don't have fossils on my channel just because, well, I play on the Xbox and I don't have the PS4, so best of luck to you guys finding those. No, just do a search on YouTube for fossils and then cycle number 6. Guarantee that there's somebody that has done at least one of those sets out there. Go ahead and check it out. Alright, now the next 4 sets I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all, like I was mentioning earlier, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. So if you guys are trying to make a little bit of money prior to getting that collector bag, this is what you guys need to do. Go after the American Wildflowers. There's 3 total sets every single day. You can have 10 total sets of each specific item, and those are going to be a part of cycle number 5. Tarot cards at cycle number 4. We have the antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 5, and then last but not least, we have a dead or a hurt animal over here that we're going to go and take a look at. Bird eggs are also going to be a part of cycle number 5. How far away is this animal at anyway? All right, we're going to quickly go over the list for today. I see you, dear. To give you a mercy kill. And you're going to give me an arrowhead. Thank you oh so very much. I do very much appreciate your business today, Senior Deer. Anyway, let's go and move on to the daily challenges. We're going to go over the list quickly, and then we're going to go over them in specific and extensive detail. All right, let's do this. Daily challenges, they include, for the Daily General, we got 5 fresh produce eaten, 3 player kills with a revolver in free roam events, 1 posse joined, 1 the boy missions completed. 1 times drunk. 3 turkeys skinned. 1 visited a shop in Tumbleweed. 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters. 3 bounties brought in, or hogtie with the reinforced lasso, and then 1 hard or legendary bounty mission completed. I really need to put my glasses on when I try to read these. 20 donations to Crypts. 2 goods sold to a distant buyer. 6 large animal carcasses donated to Crypts. 1 antique alcohol drunk. We got 3 lost jewelry found, 3 tarot cards found, 1 completed special moonshine recipe, 4827 distant moonshine wagon traveled while on mission, and then 1 moonshine bar changed to core. And then last but not least, we got the naturals roll, 5 animal samples sold to Harriet, 5 animal samples taken within 10 minutes, and then 2 legendary animals found using pheromones. All right, let's go ahead and break these down. You have the possibility of earning 11 gold bars. There's technically only 1 main requirement to get up to 11 gold bars every single day, and the main one is to complete at least 1 daily challenge for 21 days in a row. That will give you 0.5 gold per daily challenge that you completed. And then the next requirement to make sure that you can get up to the 11 gold bars is to have all of the current roles purchased and be at least a rank 10 in each of them. That's the best way that you guys can actually do in order to get up to the 11 gold bars. Now, there's 15 daily role challenges that you guys can participate. You only have to pick 9 of them, so you can pick whatever 9 are more convenient for you as a Red Dead Online player and what fits your play style. So that's pretty awesome. So you can completely forget about 6 of them that you just want absolutely nothing to do with. So go from there. The daily challenges are going to be the same for everybody, regardless of what rank you are. And these are actually harder to complete than the daily role challenges because, like I mentioned earlier, pick and choose which ones of the daily role challenges you want to complete. But once you hit 9, the rest of them will lock, and you won't be able to complete any other ones. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of dig and dive right into it. Dig into it, I guess. Starting with digging fresh produce. So fresh produce can be purchased from the stables, or you can actually get it from some of it from your catalog or some of the general stores and whatnot. So if you're wondering where some of it can be purchased at, check the stables, and then you just need to go into your satchel and go ahead and eat it. So that's gonna be like peaches, pears, things like that. We got 3 player kills with a revolver in free roam events. You're gonna want to get into the ones that are PvP related, so Cold Dead Hands, Railer Baron, Dispatch Rider, things like that. 1 posse joined. Now, it can be a friend or it can be a random one. If you guys are going to do a random, kind of like what I'm about to do here, I'm going to check to see if anybody is unlocked. The only one that's available in the lobby that I'm in is locked. So typically what I do is I try to log into another lobby, and then I will see if I can find one that's completely unlocked. I'll join it and then immediately leave it. So that's typically what I will do for those. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one, and that is going to be the boy mission completed. I believe the first boy mission that I had ever done was actually at Flatneck Station. It was actually right here, but I believe mine is actually up here in Valentine. Yes, that's where it's at right now. So yours might be in a different location depending on if you've completed any of his missions or not. If you have, then he could be somewhere else. If you haven't, then there's a good chance that he's probably down at Flatneck Station. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one, and that is going to be 1 times drunk. You can either get drunk using the stuff that's in your satchel. You can get drunk at your moonshine bar. You can get drunk at a saloon. You can get drunk at your camp. There's a lot of opportunities to get drunk. Just get drunk anywhere you please. If you want it free, Moonshine Shack or your camp are the best ways to do it. Or what have you found naturally around the world. Then we got 3 turkey skin. Now, turkeys can be found in lots of different parts. I'm going to give you guys probably the 2 best locations, in my opinion. Van Horn and south of Van Horn, pretty much between Blue Water Marsh and Van Horn, is a really good opportunity for finding turkeys. Specifically, right about in here. So, like the northern part of Blue Water Marsh. And then another really good spot is actually going to be right behind Valentine, back in this general area back here. All right, let's go to move on to the next one. And that is going to be visited a shop in Tumbleweed. You got the butcher, you got the general store, or you got the gunsmith store. I guess the saloon could count, but I don't think it counts as a shop. So I guess I haven't tried it, but I'll just go to the butcher because you never actually have to get off the horse. We have the Bounty Hunter. We got 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters. You're looking at Wallace Station, Strawberry, or Blackwater. We got 3 bounty targets, Hogtie with the Reinforced Lasso. If you guys don't have the Reinforced Lasso and you're a Bounty Hunter, you guys need to purchase it as soon as you possibly can. If you guys don't have the money for it, do the collector role like I was saying earlier and do a little bit of collecting. And then we got 1 hard or legendary bounty mission completed. Or I guess you could do whatever you want to get the money to get the Reinforced Lasso. It's just easier to do it with the collector sets. If you want a easy or fast way of completing a bounty mission for today, do the hard. If you want one that's a little bit more exciting, do the legendary bounty. Hard is definitely not that hard for the bounty hunter role. 20 donations to crypts. It can be anything you want. You typically go after feathers because I usually have an abundant amount of them. Because everything that you kill that can fly, so ducks, geese, herons, egrets, things like that, hawks, eagles, whatever, they all have flight feathers plus their own specific feather. And then we got goods sold to a distant buyer. You have to have 2 goods available to be sold. If you sell 100, then you're going to make $625, and then anybody that helps you will make half that, or if you help somebody else, then you'll make half that. And then we got 6 large animal carcasses donated to crypts. That's going to be anything on the back of the horse. So you're looking at deer, pronghorn, cougar, panther, things like that. Deer, pronghorn are probably the 2 easiest ones to get for the large animal carcasses donated. The collector roll, we got 1 antique alcohol bottle drunk. If you guys want to find specific antique alcohol bottles today, if you guys don't have a lot, that's going to be part of cycle number 5. Lost jewelry will be a part of cycle number 5 as well. And the tarot cards will be a part of cycle number 4. Now, if you have an abundant amount of antique alcohol bottles, I guess is what I'm trying to say, then go over to into your satchel and go down to the antique alcohol bottles, and then just drink whatever you guys have the most of. There you go. If you guys don't want to specifically go look for these, you guys could actually go after some of the bootlegger missions, because they actually do have a lot of collectibles on them, and a majority of them typically are the antique alcohol bottles. That's probably not the best way, but it is an opportunity for finding more. Let's see. That was the Moonshiner roll. Distance of 48.27 by Moonshine Wagon while on a mission. This is going to be equivalent to 2 deliveries of moonshine, so you will have to wait a little bit of time in between. The quickest ones, there's a half an hour, plus you got your time to ride back to the Moonshine Shack in order to start a new recipe, things like that. You got 1 special moonshine recipe completed. I like to go after the strong and do the special. It's going to be the Argarita Creek Plum or the Caribbean Rum. And then you can make $247. And then you got 1 moonshine bar change decor. You can either do this by changing the entire theme, which last week they were on sale, so you hopefully bought 1. You only really need to have 1. And then you can just change it back to the basic one, or you can change like an item, like a pitcher. It's a little bit cheaper to purchase now that they're no longer on sale. And then last but not least, we got the naturalist roll. We got 5 animal samples sold to Harriet. I would go sell probably the 5 easiest things to get. Deer, rabbit, raccoon, things like that are all pretty easy to go and sedate. You got the 5 animal samples taken within 10 minutes. This one's pretty easy again, pretty much what I mentioned just a little bit ago. Go after the smaller animals, because typically when you find 1 rabbit, you're probably going to find a couple more. And then you got 2 legendary animals found with using pheromones. This will cost you $20 per pheromone at Harriet's store or wherever she's located. And then, or you can actually buy the pamphlet and make them yourself. But if you buy the pamphlet, you got to waste the money, and then you got to waste your time to get what is needed in order to craft those. So either way that you guys do it, it's still quite expensive. I'm, for the most part, have skipped a lot of the pamphlets that Harriet offers, because I think it's just cheaper in the long run to continuously buy them through here, because I feel like I'm not going to use as many and make as many that it would cost to buy the pamphlet, if that makes sense. But that is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of the daily challenges, by all means, leave a comment down below, because I'd love to be able to help you guys out if I possibly can. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode or found it helpful in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and it's greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing, because you're already doing it, and you guys Stay gaming.